We're now going to listen to someone who chose life. I want to invite our next speaker who is faced with a choice. Please welcome Felicia Simard, who is joined by Laura Klassen, founder of ChoiceFor2.com.
Heroism doesn't look the same to everyone. Grit, boldness, audacity, and a fierce spirit. These are not the words I would have defined myself with before the birth of my very tiny human. I was the epitome of everything society told me would define me. Rebellious, self-mutilating. I was against myself and society. I was a severe functioning alcoholic, addicted to cocaine and prescription pills. To make matters worse, I was homeless the day I found out life was being sustained inside of me, yet sustaining life for myself seemed unimaginable, far off. I thought, I can't bear a child into my circumstances. So my heroism looked more like this. Saying yes to a little life, even though I had no idea what it was going to look like or how. Grit looked like checking myself into a not-so-local place of refuge at Wings Maternity Home, taking priority over 35 other girls on a waiting list. Boldness was kicking habits I'd had since the undeveloped age of 11. Excessive drinking, smoking cigarettes, and mixtures of my choice of mixtures and poisons. Audacity was looking in the mirror and finally facing me. And post-traumatic childhood stress disorders, I had a lot of those. Crack baby, incest survivor, family shot at, landing us in the witness protection program, and abusive relationships that left me handcuffed to a mother's basement banister. Trauma was my normal. And how dare anyone come and judge my normal, right? But a fierce spirit, Jesus, chased me down to give me a life when I thought I would be doing my child a great service by giving them a death sentence they did not ask for. But God made something out of nothing. So my fierce spirit looked like relinquishing power. The power to change the past and the power to control the outcome. An outcome I knew my child deserved to survive from my hands. And an outcome I never did. So here it was, my heroism, all wrapped up in one not so pretty, tattered bow. But when I chose life, my life began. Today, I am no longer dependent on a substance. In fact, I am no longer dependent on anything except for the Word of God. Woo. And he was really showing off the day my daughter was born. And now she's everything I never was. Delighted in, relished in, and much loved and just a tad bit overprotected. And even though I was told to drop out of high school, I have since completed my third course with my third year at Master's College and Seminary in great anticipation of successfully completing a bachelor's in theology. And now I travel to assemblies all across Ontario, sharing my story of how choosing life changed mine. Society told me that I was too weak and damaged to have a baby. I just wasn't strong enough. I'd just be another statistic. Well, here's a little secret. We are all weak at times. And we are all a little damaged. And the fact is, I was strong enough. And I'm not only not a statistic, but a walking billboard proving that you can do it too. And so, to any woman out there facing an unplanned pregnancy, I encourage you to make a choice you can both live with. You are not a statistic on the rise or who society says you will become. You are strong enough to choose life. Visit www.choice42.com to find support in your area.